over the world, direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Arty Shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Well, hello there, good morning. It is Sunday morning and it might be blowing a storm out there. We're creating a storm in here though. It's Good Morning Hochanda. Freedom members have got a 10% discount on all of our sunrise specials. If you want to see these, see them out.
Well, good morning.
That's a bit of a build-up there.
That was it. I was putting my cup
I
down.
want to sing Just Blown In from the Windy City. It's blooming breezy out there.
How was your
isn't it?
drive in?
It was speedy because it was kind of behind me.
Like records.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, I was driving
took
into
off.
it, so it took me a little longer to get here.
I noticed it most when I got out at the petrol station. I just opened the door and it was like, whoa!
When you do get out, do stay safe, whatever you're up to today, because it is a blowing gale outside. But we're going to keep you company if you do want to stay in with us. So we're going to have our first look at our deal of the day. This is pretty cool.
This is a really good one. This is one of those ones to stock up on.
Yeah.
We're looking at grey board, and we all know just how many different opportunities you have to use grey board. 12 by 12 in size as well, which is nice because it gives you even more scope with this.
What kind of scrapbooking size?
Memory albums, boxes.
You can make your holes, and you can start creating your own albums with that as well. Like that.
If you've got dies to make boxes, you could potentially be making those, or even just use them with utility.
Construction would be very
Well, this is it, and having that
good.
Extra size with the 12 by 12 makes it easier to do because you're not kind of having to add those little elements on to make the flaps and make the turning points with your construction.
Think about any templates you already have. That is a great shout. Construction, fantastic. Also, because it's grey board, you can throw a lot at it. So if you just want that as a canvas for your mixed media piece, fantastic.
And of course you can quite easily, I mean the weight that it is, or microns should I say, because the weight, it's too heavy to be weighed in that particular way. So it's microns, it's to do with the thickness this time. Looking at 1,000 microns, which is a good weight, but equally so if you've got things like your steel rule dies, you can actually die cut this as well. So it could be that you're cutting out shapes and using them as your substrates with your mixed media. Maybe you've got tags, circles, ovals, all those different shapes that you've got. You could actually turn those into your bases that you could then actually decorate and then put onto things like your canvases.
Lovely. I'm just having a look at the chat. So good morning. I love the fact everyone's already having a good old chinwag in there. Dave's joined us. Beth, hello to you, Beth. Diamond Crystal, good morning to you, Diamond Crystal. There, Heather. How you doing, Heather? Who else? I don't want to miss Yes, anyone else? Sarah, John's in there too. So everyone's saying good morning. So the gang.
Snuggled down.
Dawn too, just saying hello to Dawn. So and Anne. So lovely to see you all. Thank you for getting up so early. Look, it's Sunday. And you'd be forgiven for having a little lie-in.
Well, they may well be still having a bit of a lie-in. We don't know. We can't see, can we?
TV
So
in
could be
bed.
out there. Ooh,
Although you can see a few.
Or cosy dogs.
I tell you what, let's jump onto the website and have a little look. So website, you can get ahead because we're going to take our first little sneaky peeky at our sunrise specials, let's say. We've got some goodies for you. We got stamps, we got yarns, we got fabrics, we got dyes, we got paper. So do have a look. Stop right there, Chris, producer. Look at that fabric, 6 meters for £15. Are you kidding? That is incredible. That's like £2.50 per metre. Okay, so that's our sunrise specials starting in a moment.
If those prices aren't good enough as they are, don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, you've got an extra 10% off those.
Yes, Hayley. I completely forgot. We were talking about that in the meeting. I completely forgot. Look, this is a really big point because we only have it. It's just a special promotion
It was
for yesterday and today.
We're not going to be there tomorrow morning, so yeah.
And it's only on our sunrise special, so take advantage. We're going to start with some lovely dyes, Joycraft.
Well,
like this.
Got a couple of sets of Joycraft dyes, so do jump onto the website and have a look at them. These are beautiful. Again, Joycraft, we always say, you'll know the routine. They're a Dutch company, so we have to add an extra 9 days on for shipping with regards to these. But you've got a lovely set of 4, as you can see here. So you've got your concept card die with this particular one here. Let's start with the larger die that we've got here, because you've got 2 kind of sets within there. So you can see your base one there, which is kind of your concept, and you'll be able to see a little image there to show you. It's almost like a little spinny style card, but then you've got your circles here that are going to make your mats and layers. So of course you can use those in a whole host of different ways. Straight away, I love this die here, the bubbles.
Mixed media all over that.
Gosh, yes. That is lovely. Nice one for paper piecing as well. So perhaps if you've got black cardstock and then some colour cardstock in setting those pieces.
That'd be lovely. Bit of paper piecing,
skip over that large one that we just had a quick look at, and then again you've got a lovely one here with a little bit of floral content in there.
I like that. Listen, $16.93 is a great price.
Yeah.
But if you're a Freedom member, that price comes down to $15.24 for all 4 sets.
And I don't know if you noticed the one with the roses there, there's a treble clef in the middle there. So if you're making a card for anybody that's a music lover, then that is perfect. And let's face it, we all stick the radio on, don't we, and get in the car and listen to music.
Do you play music?
I can play the recorder.
How do you know about the treble clef then?
Because it says notes and roses on the package.
Nice. All right, 363-498, your item number there. Because I'm learning music. I'm learning to play the guitar.
I know,
so I'm learning
I
about
did
the concerts
learn the
and
guitar
stuff.
many years ago. I would have only been about 9 or 10 at the time, so I can't give you any tips.
Bobby
Shafto I could play, I think.
Bobby Shafto.
Don't think I could now.
But we want to see that. Right, now we're going to move on. We've got to see some lovely stamps for you as well.
Oh, these are so cute. If you're into your puddy cats, then these are definitely for you.
I know you've got a lovely pair of dogs, obviously.
Yes.
I realised that I should have said that a bit quicker. But because I was trying to because you got a new addition. You said your newest dog?
Molly,
that's it.
She doesn't like the wind.
She doesn't like the wind.
Well, yeah, we don't like her wind, but that's a different story. But yeah, last night she didn't get on very well with the storm. But
if you like your fur babies here, so your little cats, this is great.
This is cute. You've got 22 cat-themed stamps here. Perfect if you're fundraising as well. Of course, lots of charities out there, animal charities, appreciate us making cards for them to sell and fundraise. But already 20% of the stock has gone. I love the sketchy feel to these.
And the thing is, I love dogs and I love cats as well.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I can't walk. If I see a cat on the street, I'll try and stroke it.
Oh, my mum's got a little cat. I absolutely adore it. Beautiful,
So, I mean, and we know there are a lot of cat lovers out there. Now, you're not just getting the cats, though. You've got a lot of worker stamps in there, too. So, flowers, butterflies. Now, what I like about this is you can start to build a scene. So, say, cats. So, Snow, my parents' cat. She's always eating flowers.
Oh, really?
She always nibbles on the flowers. I know. Drives my mum crazy because she puts some flowers up and she's chewing on plants. So what you can do is start building up the scene. So I was over there, the cat chomping on the flowers, and then put the flowers with it, or start telling the story.
The other thing is as well, with these, you've got nice clean lines coming under the chin on many of these, or the neckline. So if you wanted to actually have the cat there chewing the flower, but perhaps lying down, you could actually interchange them, decoupage them, and cut out a couple of the different elements, trim off the areas that you're wanting to keep and the ones that you want to swap over. Kind of create your own stamps almost of those.
Idea. Very busy for this. You're getting an awful lot of stamps for your money.
Now, in the middle, you've got almost like the definition here. It's a bit tricky to see because it's kind of a bit of a script writing there, but it will kind of explain to you. I think it's definitions of the word cat, I think. Certain things there. So, yeah, it's all sorts in there.
I like that. So it's sometimes something, once you stamp it out, it's a little bit clearer to read.
Yeah.
But if you do love your buddy cats, this is a great set for you. 911636, your item number. Do you know what I'd like to do? You get that definition maybe in the background. So make a background with the definition.
You're very creative this morning, Anna.
Hey, what can I say?
It.
You've inspired me.
I like it.
911636, your item number. We're going to move on, and hopefully this will inspire you. We've got some yarn balls.
Well, perfect to follow on from our cats, because our cats love a bit of
They
yarn
love
to
it.
play with,
They don't they?
Don't let them anywhere near this, though, because this is fabulous.
is
Love
nice.
the colours. Isn't this gorgeous?
Wow. I mean, look at that price.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah.
Now, £34 saving becomes an even larger saving when you're a Freedom member, because, of course, you've got your discount on this one. 10% brings it down to £17.89, so you're saving £35.99. Wow, that is what a saving's all about, isn't it? And what was that, $1.99 a ball? $1.49 a ball, that's even better. Love those colours together. Similarly, we had some yarn yesterday, so not yesterday, the day before. Was it yesterday? Was it the day before? I've lost track which day
I've had it yesterday and the day before.
Right, and it's Aran weight, so it's a really good weight with regards to this one. You've got 25% wool in here as well, so it's going to give you that luxury, that softness, that wonderful feel. But the polyacrylic in there is going to give it the durability, so you can throw it in the washing machine and not worry. I was doing some crochet last night with some chunky yarn. I got some like cotton yarn that I'd forgotten I'd got, to be honest, and I was just watching the rugby and making like a little scarf.
That's a good match.
Yeah.
Would that be enough to make, say, a cardigan or a garment item of clothing?
Yeah, I mean, you've got different sizes with regards to garments. I'm just thinking back to one of the knitting shows that we had yesterday, and I think they'd got, there were 4 balls of yarn, I think, to make like a little kind of cowl kind of scarf.
So, yeah, I did that one. It was with the Wool Shop Leeds.
Yeah.
So they had, it was 3 balls to make a, it was sort of like a cowl.
It's like a little shawl
for a
thing,
size,
isn't it?
for size 10 to 12.
Yeah, so
and that was 3 balls.
So I would say, you could get a jumper or a cardigan out. If you're looking at perhaps up to size 16 potentially, of course, what I would suggest at this price is actually bulk buy, and then you've got plenty of it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we are going to move on. Speaking of good value, take a look at this. Now, apologies, I know it's a little bit hard on the cameras.
Yeah, do not adjust your set, because this is going to play havoc with your eyes, so apologies in advance.
It's just how the cameras work, that's all.
You've kind of got that tessellating design with this one. You've got your white with your black backdrop on that one, and you've got your solid white to the side, as you can see there as well. So it's a nice combination of the two.
Yeah. 2 meters, cotton fabric, $10.79.
Brilliant value, yes. Yeah.
Nice, elegant design.
Yeah.
I think guys or girls, this will look good.
With this one, I'll be honest, I potentially wouldn't use it in large pieces for kind of the reasons that you're looking at there. It can kind of play havoc a little bit on your eyes. But what I would be tending to use is maybe using it as an edging, because you're not going to see as much of it, and it's almost diluted down then. When you're just using a little piece, let me just turn that over there just to give you an idea. It doesn't look quite as bold, diluting it down with other fabrics. So yeah, nice one for your edging. Of course, you can use it in whatever way you like. Be nice as
Haley had
on
the bias binding makers.
Yeah.
That would work quite well. That was on a one-day special yesterday.
Yeah.
$11.99 your price, but if you are a Freedom member, that comes down to £10.79 for both, and they do work well. Would you use that? Is it too decadent to use that for lining?
Depends. I mean, you could do it. I think that'd be nice with a faux leather or something like that, and actually have that. If you've got a solid black on the outside, have a really kind of bold inside of your bag. So yeah, you could use it.
Yeah, I
At
like
that
that.
price, I mean, why not take advantage of the quality?
And do you know, when you get it home and feel it, it is very, very good quality. Speaking of quality, we have some quality dyes for you now.
We have indeed. And again, Joycrafts did choose you a little bit earlier, saying we've got more dyes, and these ones are lovely. We had some very popular pop-up dyes yesterday.
Yes.
On a Christmas theme.
Yeah.
This time slightly different, still pop-up. So again, they're going to add interest to the inside of your card. You've got a lovely little heart, as you can see here. You've also got water lilies, and you've got your 4-leaf clover. So lots of opportunities to use these. I think the actual concept cards, should we turn them around, because you can see slightly larger images with those to show you. I mean, these are so pretty. If you have a look at the different designs that you've got on these, you can understand why they're so popular.
Like
Isn't that lovely, that water lily popping up there?
Now, that would look great as a pop-up card. And then you've got the heart, obviously heart.
I like the heart within the heart. It's almost like a wiry heart style.
Like an infinity heart.
Yes, a little bit of clover there, perhaps 4-leaf clovers there, a little bit of luck going on, maybe.
Yeah, nice.
Brilliant value.
Enjoy Craft. There is extended delivery on this. It will be dispatched from the 18th of February, but worth the wait. Just innovative design, looks great, something that's engaging. You know when you give something, it opens up, if there's some movement there, just catches the eye.
Doesn't it just? Brilliant price. I mean, £10 and 22 pence. And already, just that first look, nearly 10% of the stock has gone. So,
like that.
You're liking those ones, don't blame you.
Yay. Now, something else I think you're going to like, a real way to just stock up on your stash. This is your card collection. Nice, strong colours.
Oh, definitely. Purple, red, and a lovely kind of cream.
Yeah.
Well, we're calling it cream, but to be honest, it's one of those ones that I think can morph into other tones.
Yeah.
So if you put it with a brown, it'll look more minky. If you put it more with white, it will look more kind of creamy tone as well. It's got a nice natural look to it. So I'd use this in lots of ways. I'd use perhaps my craft card to kind of get a lighter version of that result.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like this. We're getting a lot in
Minky, good switch. Now, I think the team have been just seeing how well it tears.
They've been checking to see if there's a white core, probably.
Yeah. You can see, look, you can tear into it as well. So,
you can. Colours going right the way through as well, so you can see there's no light tones there. So if you are die cutting, you're not going to have any slight edges to those either. So,
lovely.
£8 and 97 pence, so less than £9. Delivered to your door.
60 sheets.
Wow.
Really good quality as well, so you can feel, definitely construction weight.
Yeah.
So 300 GSM. It will die cut beautifully as well.
Can I just say as well, if you've gone for those dyes, red, see what I'm thinking with regards to that? So definitely do add this one into your basket if you've gone for those dyes that we were looking at.
Nice. Details are on your screen. 997569, your item number. This is next one. Definitely caught Haley and my attention.
Definitely.
Have a look at this.
This is brilliant value for money. Especially, I mean, it's a brilliant price anyway.
Yeah.
But with that additional 10%. 60% of the stock has gone. I'm not surprised with this one. £15 is your price. Yeah. But of course, we do apologise. This is what happens when you're doing calculations, and I can resonate with this one. Where you've got a 60%, you've also got a 40%. Okay. And it's tricky to get in the right way around. So it's actually 40% of the stock is left. We've got 60% left. That's what I meant to say.
Look, when you consider now, this is 100% cotton. It is a beautiful cotton. I'd say a sort of quilting cotton weight. Beautiful pattern. You've got the pattern sort of traversing through all the.
That's a good word. Traversing. I like that.
But for now this is the thing. This is the salient point for me. How much would you normally pay for a metre or 100% cotton fabric?
You're looking at least a tenner a metre, at least.
Especially like quilting cotton weight.
Well, this is average. You're probably looking at about £12.99. To be fair,
that's okay. I think that is.
Tenner would be a good price. Tenner is what we often do here at Hochanda.
Look at that freedom price. £13.50. Now that means you're going to have to help me out, Chris. So at £13.50, how much would it be for each metre?
Well, we've got, hold on, 1, 2, 3.
So normally £2.50 outside of that. So yeah, must be around about the £2 mark, just over.
Yeah, just over £2, isn't it? £2. 10 pence, £2, 8 pence, something like that.
On the freedom price, so
if you got your £13.50 divided by 6, it's going to be something like that.
Yeah.
£2.25. So there you go.
£2.25 per metre.
Do you know what I'd be saying to people? If you are thinking, if this is the year you're going to have a go at quilting, you're going to teach yourself quilting. Now, regardless of whether you like the colour tones, which sounds like a very strange thing to say, but because you've got 6 colours here that have all got that same pattern running through, this is a brilliant one for you to practice your quilting with, to get used to cutting the sizes, to create those blocks, those little patches. Big size pieces. They're beautiful fabrics anyway, so what's not to love about them, to be fair. But use these ones to teach yourself how to quilt, because when you're only paying £2 and £25 a metre, it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Before you actually go in with your kind of your best fabrics, the fabrics that you've bought for your project. So these can be your tester ones. Even keep those blocks that you've made as like a reference to go back. There'll be blocks that you love, there'll be blocks that once you've created, you'll never touch them again. And this is a lovely way of doing that, because you've got the same continuity of pattern, but different colours to allow you to create those blocks.
Makes an incredible quilt. we're going from 40% to 70% now. We're at 80%. There is a really high probability
popular.
the next time Hayley and myself have a look at our sunrise specials, this will not be here. Because remember, in the morning, we're limited stock.
Gone green, yeah.
Okay.
I knew that we hadn't got huge quantities of these to start with, so I'm glad that you are taking advantage. And I think it potentially is going to. Well, technically, it has sold out, so they're all in people's baskets now. So,
Now, what's Snowy up to?
Oh, is it? It's cooking. It's cooking up a storm by the look of
I
it.
think he's making breakfast. Hello, Snowy. Good morning.
Oh, what have you got here? Wow.
So, now, just to reiterate, Snowy does not come with this option.
Oh, no, we couldn't part with that, Snowy.
So you got your Norpro stainless steel bowl. You're also getting the Spatula Collection, which happens to have removable heads.
These are brilliant, ingenious idea. So if you've ever put spatulas or wooden spoons or anything like that into the dishwasher, you'll know how the handles deteriorate over time, don't they? They're porous. That's what's going to happen. With these, you've actually got the heads. Now, let me see if I pull... Oh,
okay.
I'm putting you in the process. Okay. The heads actually remove, so you can take those out, put those in the dishwasher. Use these just to rinse them under the sink or whatever. And then, obviously, it all goes back together. Push it back together, and away you go. So you've got your set of 4 with those.
And they
different
feel good
shapes.
in the hand. They feel quality.
Nice weight to them as well. They're not too heavyweight. A good solid feel to them though. And then you've got, excuse me, Snowy, if you can take that one. You've kind of got this scoop one, which I think is really clever idea.
Yeah.
It's almost like a spoon.
I think great
and then
for
a couple of the flatter
cake
ones.
making as well, whisking up for breakfasts. I mean, having a stainless steel bowl, you can never go wrong there.
Well, this is it. And I don't know how much baking or cooking you do, Yanis,
I do a lot of cooking, not so much baking.
Well, sometimes you'll find with a spatula, because they're quite sturdy, they don't kind of mould to the shape of the bowl, if that makes sense.
I know what you mean, when you need to spend and get in those last little bits.
So that's going to go right into the edge because you've got that kind of malleable edge to it, so it is going to flex as you go to and right into the bottom if you're needing to. Nice. And I have to say, this bowl is brilliant as well. It's got a little lip on there as well, so if you need to pour anything out of there, you can do.
And you know what the best thing is, if you are... having that lip, so pouring out, that's useful. If you are making cakes, very easy to lick the bowl.
That's a good point. You get your head in there.
Now, great price, $14.95 there, but of course there will be a Freedom discount too, which said, wow, $13.46 if you are a Freedom member. Snowy does not come with this option. 363-253 your item number. We couldn't let Snowy go, we'd miss him too much. Okay, should we jump onto our website?
Let's have a look what we've got going on there.
All right. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you some popular items. Take a look at this. I think this is our 7-day saver. So having a little look, your 7-day savers there. You've got, these are good. Very fashionable. So on your screen, $17.98. You've got this power duo. We are talking your knitted bag and yarn tote grey. So they are very fashionable. $909-892 your item number, saving £17. Also got die cut collection for you as well. Just taking a little look. Nice, look at all of these. Wow, assorted designs, 112 sheets, saving £40. Literally just push out and go. So great for all your quick crafty makes. 942012, your item number. All courtesy of Good Morning Hochanda.
I found our lovely Sue. How you doing?
I got blown in this morning.
Oh, isn't it breezy out there this morning?
Stay in, everyone. It's much better. Watch Hochanda.
Definitely. Stay warm and cosy. Now, we've got a show coming up at 8 o'clock. And you've brought some little friends. Besides, the lovely Gail's going to be with us as well,
Yeah, she is. She's just prepping in the other studio, waiting for our show at 8 o'clock.
I love these guys. Who are these?
These are Snuggable. And they're hot water bottle covers.
Oh, what a clever
idea. Such a clever idea. So Gail's going to be demonstrating them.
Shall I take one of those just so she can show how you've got a flap at the back?
Turn it round. There's a little flap at the back, and we've got a little kit for this.
Okay.
And it just takes a smallish hot water bottle. So Gail's going to just run through the size.
Lovely.
And it's very easy to make. So she's made them in little bunnies. So they're really sweet, aren't they? So we paired them up. So we've got the white Snuggable with, and we put little pink gingham with her.
Okay.
And the cream Snuggable I've actually put with a blue check, which we'll show you.
Beautiful
But
fabrics.
yes, really really lovely, really soft, aren't
Yeah,
they?
gorgeous.
Really furry. So they are very, very sweet. So
I
they're
like that.
new today.
I like the little hands there. It could be holding like a little bedtime book or something like that.
Exactly. Or you just hold with the child, you know, or the adult. You know,
Yes.
I mean, I'd take this to bed quite
Definitely,
happily.
definitely.
You just hold it as a little comfort.
Exactly, and you've got the gorgeous little paw prints in the shape of a heart. What a
I
clever
know.
design. Is this one of Gail's designs?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
she's so good,
I
isn't
know.
she?
She's so clever. And I
She
just
is.
love them. And when she said I was going to design them, I was like, oh, yeah, February is such a cold month.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're really nice to have, aren't they, for all
Lovely.
ages. So
There you go.
they're
I'm gonna give you
new
that one as well,
today.
because I have to show you this cushion. How amazing is this? Now, we've got a pattern that's
Yes.
available. We've also got the applique pieces, the fabric
right.
to allow you to create
Yes.
the applique. And then we've got some gorgeous wool felt. Choice different colours to make your backing.
Yes, and I'll explain much more when we're on air. But yeah,
yeah.
so we've left it up to the viewers really to
Yes.
choose the background felt that they'd like.
Yes.
There will be a series of them. So the idea is if you wanted it all one colour, then you don't have to start with the green. So
Yes.
we've got 3 options of background colour. But your applique kit, as you rightly said, Hayley, gives you all the felts
look at that.
and the embellishments to make the toadstool and all the little bits that go with it.
I
And
love the cobble pads.
I know.
And I noticed that feature on a couple of other little things that we've got on the counter in there. It's a really ingenious idea.
It's a very clever idea, isn't it? It's just do some free machine quilting on a piece of grey felt, and it just describes the sort of pebbles really well. And the embellishments are really nice. So you've got your butterflies and your little flowers already cut out, so you haven't got to worry about cutting those out. So yeah, I have to say, it is. I've always loved toadstools, and that is one of my big favourites.
I love it. It's just almost like you're building a scene with all those
You
different
are like a
elements.
little
aren't you?
village, aren't you? Going so.
Now, if you fancy getting hold of these, you can jump onto the website and have a little look, because they are all available. But do leave some for us to play with when we get there, because I think these are going to be popular as well.
Yeah.
There's lots more. You've got 2 shows with us, so
We
you kind
have-
of split the shows into 2 different styles.
Yes, 2 different shows. So
Okay.
the first show we're obviously going to be featuring the new items, and then we've also brought back some of our favourites for the second show, Trevor and Tracy.
Oh,
the
lovely,
bunnies.
yes.
I know Yanis's favourites particularly. So they're back, and there's some other Easter goodies as well, because we
Wonderful.
have still got some time for Easter.
We've got the most amazing little kind of buckets that are made out of fabric as well. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Thanks,
and that's
Hayley.
at 8 o'clock, and then you're back up again at
11.
11. So, yeah, look forward to
Thank
those.
you.
And of course, you can shop by brand. All you need to do is jump onto the website, and you'll be able to see all the new things that are coming, and you'll be able to see what we've already got in stock as well. So if there's anything that you've missed from previous shows, then all you need to do is jump onto the website and have a little delve. There are all sorts of different things there that you can take advantage of. 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews, you check those out. There's a lot going on because there's all sorts of different things going on. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of different design, and that's the thing that I love. And I mean, Sue, what you do is you bring so many different things to us, different styles, whether you're into your applique, whether you're into things like your red work, the lovely Sue comes up with some amazing designs as well. So yeah.
Well, we're lucky because Sue and Gail are actually quite different. We've all got our own style and our own sort of techniques that we particularly like. Gail is particularly good at 3D objects, I have to say. It is amazing. I mean, to be able to work out how to cover a hot water bottle, I couldn't do that. I only think in 2 dimensions.
Was she an engineer in the former life?
She did do some engineering work. Yeah, so and she's very
knows how things come together.
very technically minded.
Yes.
And she likes to know how things really work.
Yeah.
So yeah, she does some amazing pieces. So yeah, she's definitely got that skill more than I have. I can work on a 2D item. But what I love with and Sue's work is they're always their attention to detail is so good, and they are both very fine sewers as well.
It makes a fabulous team, and that's what I love about Daisy Chain Designs.
you.
And make sure that you do stay tuned. Now, there's going to be lots for you to take advantage of during that hour. We've had lots to take advantage of in this hour as well. And of course, if you are a Freedom member, then you don't have to worry about that post and packing, and you can take advantage of that 10% on all those sunrise specials in this hour. So I'm going to say goodbye to our lovely Sue.
Thank you.
And we are going to say hello to Alex.
Hello everyone. I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a fiver on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Well, there we go. Hayley, I've got a confession.
What's that?
I've had an accident.
Have you?
Can you see it? Is it gone?
No,
Is it dry? I was drinking my... Oh, wait, well, don't get close-ups. I was drinking... You can't see it. I think it's gone. I was drinking my tea. Now, we have got special mugs for the studio. And I must
got
have...
little handles on them.
I don't think... Just spill mugs. I mustn't have screwed it in properly. Because I was drinking, I was like, why am I suddenly feeling tea on me? But anyway, it's okay.
Don't
It's
worry.
good. Right, now, we just saw about Freedom. And that's good news, because you couldn't have picked a better time to be a Freedom member. We've got a special promotion on at the moment.
We have. Now, for this hour and this hour only, and let's face it, there's not a lot left. We're halfway through the show. You can take advantage of a 10% discount on all of our sunrise specials. It's only the sunrise specials, and it's only for this hour. So kind of a little bit of a promotion that we've had over the weekend, so yesterday and today. It's going to be business as usual tomorrow, but you'll still need the Freedom membership, because all those goodies you won't need to pay any postage and packing on.
And we have got some goodies for you. Take a look at this, because we are talking Joycraft dies, beautiful collection of dies. So going to be dispatched from the 18th of February.
It is indeed. Now I'm going to turn the centre, that larger die round this time, because you have got a little bit of kind of inspiration, should we call it then. It shows you how those panels come together. So this die is actually going to cut you one of those 3 panels, as you can see there. So yes, with that, all you're going to do is put those panels in place. Got your little tab there, so a little bit of adhesive tape there. Put all of those, and then, to be honest, it doesn't have to be 3. It could be as many as you like, really. You could have one with each letter of a name or something like that. Mats and layers there, and of course you're going to use that on many other projects as well. And then of course to the side we've got that circle theme running again with that little die that you've got there, which is a useful one. And then of course the roses, and then that lovely endless border, which you can kind of butt together and keep it going.
Beautiful. Lovely collection, and what's even lovelier, look at that Freedom price, $15.24 if you are a Freedom member, and of course we don't have to worry about our postage and packaging as Freedom members. 363-498 your item number. Like those.
Very nice, like those, especially that diamond. These have been popular.
Love these, because I just love cats. I really do love cats. Now, nearly 40% of the stock has gone here.
Wow, I'm not surprised. I mean, the price, 22 stamps.
For 17, well, it's not 17.11 if you're a Freedom member, the price gets even better. But these are really usable stamps. And what I like, and you kind of described this earlier, because you've got that clean sort of detail around, screams for colour. So let's say you have a white cat, a calico, a tortoiseshell cat. You can black and white. You can colour coordinate your own specific cat.
That's a good idea. Yeah? Be like a little grey cat from a mum's cat. She's like a little rag doll cat.
What's her name?
Misty.
Misty. Is she friendly?
She can be. She takes a little bit of time to get to know you, but yes.
Snowy, my parents' cat, she'll see you, she'll go on her back and like rub my tummy, and the minute you reach for her tummy, then she goes for your hand. She lures you in with the belly. But look, I do love it, and these are really nice stamps here. So it's kind of got that quirky nature of the cats. Playful,
Yeah, good sizes with these as well.
Yeah.
So whether you want to use them as a main focal point, maybe build up a background, maybe you've got a scrapbook page, maybe you're making an album all about your little cat, then you could be using these. I mean, these are brilliant for
Put them
anybody to
together,
use.
because you've got characters here, so
Yeah.
you start putting them all together as well, different personalities.
Use some of your masking techniques and actually build up almost a whole, like I don't know, a whole catalogue of cats. I don't know, what's the collective noun for cats?
Catalogue.
Is it a catalogue?
I don't know, but it should be, shouldn't it? That's literally the perfect name. A whole group, a parade of cats. There, £17.11 is your price, but if you do have Freedom membership, obviously it comes down a little bit further. 911-636, your item number. Did you watch the film Cats? Did you see it?
I can't remember actually. No, the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
No, not the new one.
Okay.
I've not seen the new one
Probably
yet.
best then. Okay, moving
really?
on.
Oh,
That's
I
what
know
people are
there's been
saying.
mixed reports.
Mixed reviews.
But
then again, some of the team here love it.
Yeah, it's personal preference, isn't it? I
By
don't
the way,
always listen to the critics.
We
I must
found
admit,
out
but
it's a clouder of cats.
A clouder of cats?
Yeah. Okay, now we're moving
There you
on. Who? Snowy. By the way, take that flat.
comfortable
He's
there.
getting very. Look, do you want to just look at everyone? There you go. Give everyone a little wave.
A little bit of a recline there.
Now, Snowy, you're a very, very naughty boy. But look, Snowy loves here, because he does love some yarn balls. Now, Snowy does not come with this bundle, but like this. So, Hayley, just for the benefit of anyone new, and I know you are an expert when it comes to your soft crafts, what do you look for in yarn ball?
Quality and price. Those are the key things. Those are two things that are important. Looking at Aran, which is a good weight, which I like because I'm a bit of an impatient knitter, so I like a chunky yarn because you see it grow quickly. Chunky yarns are also good for anybody that's new to knitting as well, because you kind of get that progress quickly. You can see the work that you've done and obviously learn from that. Larger knitting needles sometimes easier for smaller hands if you're teaching a youngster to knit, or dexterity issues again can make it a little bit easier.
Nice.
But the yarn itself is beautiful because you've got 25% wool content in here, so it's a lovely feel to it, a lovely luxury feel to it. But then you've got your polyacrylic, which is your durability, so
and you
practical.
can wash it as well.
Just throw it into the washing machine, you don't have to worry. We've been talking about knitting, but crochet as well. You could use this for crochet. You make nice scarves, nice blankets with these.
Beautiful.
As well.
Now look, next time you're on your go to your high street, have a look at how much it will cost just for 100% acrylic yarn ball. Here you have got the 25% wool mix in there as well. What we're offering you today as a Freedom member, it works out £1.49 per yarn ball.
That is brilliant.
£1.49.
And to bear in mind that you've got enough yarn there. If you wanted to make a garment, you could be making a jumper or a cardigan with this one. Obviously, it depends on the size, because obviously you've got all the different sizes. But an average size sweater, not a problem at all. And to be able to make that for £19.88, brilliant value.
Really nice colourways too, and I think that's important, especially if you're stocking up, because you are getting a lot for your money here. 12. I think both colours. Independently, fantastic, but you can mix them too.
You don't need to be a knitter or a crocheter. What about if you're into pom-poms? Making a Pompom Bunting with these.
I love a pom-pom.
Yeah, I love them strung together to make almost bunting with
And
them.
here, you can make big pom-poms.
Loads. You're going to have loads of them all around your room. So,
Love it.
yeah.
Okay.
£17.89 for your Freedom member.
Snowy does not come with the yarn.
To keep reiterating that.
Right now, we've got some great fabrics for you here. I like this is a very nice sort of monochromatic geometric design. You said something, this harks back to the fact you are very experienced when it comes to sewing. You wouldn't necessarily use this as a large patch.
Well, for me, personally, only because the way that the pattern is, I'm quite sensitive to that looking at it.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I wouldn't use it, because you've got an easy opportunity. Add in black if you're wanting to. That will dilute the colour down. Equally so, add in white. If you're doing smaller pieces, maybe you're doing some of your English paper piecing.
That's very nice.
You could do triangles, squares, whatever shape you're wanting to in these, and then alternate them with others. It's nice as well having it as a contrast if you've got a solid, a bright fabric as well. So make it a very contemporary look as well. Nice. And of course, if you've got your fabric paints, you could actually paint in the white on those as well. Go over those. And you've got your solid whites as well, which is a very useful one to have as well.
Lovely. And thank you for all the lovely messages, by the way, on the Facebook page for Hayley and myself. We do appreciate that. So we're having a look at some gorgeous fabric. £11.99 your price, saving £11. 487-514. But have a look at that price if you're a Freedom member. Ooh, £10.79 for both of those. Good quality, by the way. When you get this home, give it a stroke and you'll feel very, very nice quality. Right, something else that's always a quality by Joy Crafts, and we got some dies for you.
I can't remember if I mentioned first time round that with these extended delivery again, they're looking at about 8 days, 9 days with these, 18th of February, so it's not too long to wait. Beautiful collection and pop-ups. So these are for the inside of your cards, but I know that you guys will kind of adapt these and use them on the front of your cards. In fact, the hearts, I think, is designed to go on the outside. But yeah, pop-ups, such a clever concept, and you literally are just cutting out the whole piece. You can see you've got the little score lines either side on these particular ones, including the ones with the clovers, and that's where you've got your fold line. It's automatically put in there, and then the elements where you've got your clover and also you've got your water lily, they're kind of cut as a main piece.
I really like the designs. The water lily is beautiful. Actually, we've got, if I whip these around, they have got some inspiration, so we can just have a look at maybe a direction you'd want to take these in. But just having that pop-up element, it just gives it something that's a little bit different.
Doesn't it just? And it's nice to have something pretty on the inside of your card, isn't it? Not just concentrate on the outside. But I'm sure you will be able to adapt these and use them. I mean, you could potentially use that as a stopper on an easel card, couldn't you, somehow? I'm sure you guys will be able to adapt these.
That's a good idea. I have to say, Hayley, you've come up with some cracking ideas this morning.
I should be asleep in 10 minutes, don't worry. Well, I can't, can I? I've got an 8 o'clock show.
You've got a great 8 o'clock show as well.
I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. We're busy for these as well. Sorry, Chris, nearly 20% of the stock has gone of these. So 10.22, brilliant price.
Details on your screen there. As we move on, we've got more of an essential now, just stocking up on your stash. Quality cardstock, 300 GSM. Would you like to show the patented Hayley West wiggle and flick?
Well, this is it. This is the key thing. You can hear the quality with this, and when you flick it, that's when you realise just the quality that you've got with regards to this. 300 GSM. So 300 GSM is one of those things that is a construction card weight. So you're going to be able to use this for your bases. You can't. I mean, there you can see. You need to be careful when you're scoring this one, because obviously you can see there just how strong it is. Scoreboard's perfect for this, using it for your boxes if you're wanting to as well. Nice one for die cutting, but equally if you're wanting to add colour to it or anything that's kind of got a wetness to it, you know that this cardstock isn't going to be able to cope with it.
And also, I think that cream just sets off any colour. So think about your matting and layering, whether it is the purple or the red. I mean, that looks really nice. Showing that there. Very nice. Look, things you need to look for. As Hayley said, it is that weight, that quality. So now we're talking construction. You can make your own card blanks. You can make your own boxes if you want as well. But I know necessarily when I first started at Hochanda, I thought the heavier the GSM, maybe the harder it would be to die cut, but it's actually the reverse. So more the GSM, it makes it, exactly, and we were talking about this yesterday.
Also as well, its density of cardstock can differ as well. It's that old adage, you might have something that's, I don't know, inch thick of concrete is different to an inch thick of feathers. So one has got a different density to the other. One is going to be easier to cut through than the other. So it's one of those things as well. But there's a lot comes into cardstock, but this is a good one because it's designed obviously for card making and paper crafts.
Have some fun with it. Nice colours, you're going to enjoy those. Just instantly thinking matte layering, card blanks, construction. It is, multiple.
It's a go-to.
Go-to, I like that. Catch-all, 997-569, your item number. There is, of course, a freedom price on there as well. Moving on, now I like this.
Yes, well, this is it. This is a brilliant idea.
The steel bowl alone, it feels like a quality bowl. You can imagine whisking up a fine omelette in there.
It's nice size as well, because one of the things that I sometimes find is mixing bowls. If you get a large mixing bowl, you don't necessarily want to have a huge mixing bowl if you're making something that's on a smaller scale. Sometimes if I'm just cooking for myself, then I don't need to necessarily have a huge bowl to work with. So this is a nice size if you're working on a smaller amount.
And also storing it. You know, the bigger bowls is where do you put them?
Good solid bowl as well.
So I'm saying the feel of it.
I didn't pick it up before.
It feels very well made.
Little lip on there as well, so if you are needing to pour anything out, perhaps into, I don't know, a saucepan or a frying pan, you have got the little lip there that's going to allow you to do that. And then, of course, the beauty is with these tools, you can actually take the spoon part off. Be careful not to elbow Yanis this time. And you can see they come away quite easily. These pieces can go into your dishwasher if you're wanting to. You don't have to worry. Because sometimes when you're putting wooden handles in, or wooden spoons, things like that, you can have an issue within a dishwasher. They can deteriorate. And then all you need to do is pop them back on there. I think it's a really clever idea.
And you've got the different heads. Rather, so a bit of a spoon head there. You've got the smaller one coming through. And you were talking about having that flexibility on around the edge.
Well, that's it. It means that you can get right into kind of the corners of the bowl of the saucepan, things like that as well. So it does mean that you are going to be able to get out all of those last little pieces when you are trying to take something out of the bowl.
Just saying, you really are able to. Oh, there we go. Just get in.
Little ones, and they're flexible right the way up to the hilt, so right the way up to where the actual wood makes goes into that little slot there. Look at that. I mean, that is flexibility with regards to those.
Quarter of the stock has gone here. Proving very, very popular. Yeah, have you ever been that you go into like your local sort of shopping centre, and there are some very nice cooking shops.
Oh,
you know,
gosh,
lots
yeah.
of shops. You go in, but you'd pay a premium for something
easily,
like this.
yeah. Well, you'd probably be potentially paying with regards to these $14.95, maybe for a couple of those, and that would be it. And that's not a bad price, is it? When you think about $7.50 for each one of those, because they're going to last forever because of the way that you can actually deal with them. So yeah. That's the standard that you've got with these, like you say, those high street stores.
And the price gets even better if you are a Freedom member, so do take advantage of that. Even if you're not a Freedom member, though, £14.95 for all of that, I think, is a cracking price. Let's jump onto our website. We're just going to have a little look, a little recap on the website. Now, website's a great way to have a recap, because I know Hayley and myself, we're going down, we're showing a lot to you. So if you just want to have a little peruse at your own leisure, maybe ponder on a certain item. We have had a sellout, though, the fabrics, the selection of 6, they're gone, I'm afraid, and I'm not surprised because they're an absolute bargain. Also, you can discover other goodies like the craft along. This is a special one because it's going to be a Barbara Gray, and that's where our craft along began a year ago. She did the very first craft along. Yeah? We're going to be having a look at our deal of the day. Just a moment. Hayley looked at me blankly because I turned to her and I said, where's the deal of the day? And she was like, here. No, I was thinking of the one-day special. Obviously, we get it sometimes.
Well, you're up at 9 o'clock, aren't you, with the one-day special?
Yes, yes.
You learn all about it then.
All right.
We've got the deal of the day here at the moment.
Yeah.
This is a fabulous deal. Deal of the day is launched at 7 o'clock every single morning, and it lasts for 24 hours, and that's it. So, yeah, you have to take advantage while you have got the opportunity. On this occasion, you've got £15 saving, and it's $9.99 will get you 24 of your 12 by 12 sheets of your grey board. It's 1,000, not GSM, microns, because we're talking thickness with these. Brilliant value from it. It's a nice one to stock up on this one.
Just having a look at the chat, by the way.
Oh, what's going on? What are people
You
up
guys
to?
are great. Genuinely, it's such a big factor. I think Hayley will agree.
Oh, yeah.
Just some lovely comments, so thank you so much about that. But I'm truly, Jacqueline is just saying hello to us as well, so good morning to you, Jacqueline. For me, as a presenter here, and I'm seeing that we talk about community and family, and I know people hear us say that a lot, but Jenny, when you see, like Janice, for instance, the other day, she spent 4 hours talking to someone on Facebook, trying to help
in her
them.
own time.
At home.
She wasn't at work,
4 hours trying to help one of our viewers get Freeview on their smart TV.
Yeah, that's right, talking
or Catherine, or Leonie, or yourself, or Paola. We genuinely, and I really do mean this, and this is not just we say it on TV and then we go off and we don't speak. The vibe and amongst the whole team is such a good feeling.
Well, yeah, I think it's not like anywhere else I've ever worked, to be honest.
Me either.
And there is a lot of camaraderie. Everybody supports everybody else.
Yeah.
In the past, I've worked at places where everybody's kind of like vying for top position, and that's not how it is here.
No competitiveness.
No.
And also, it's nice, like presenter-wise, we all hang out. Guests, we all hang out as well. They do become, and I hear us saying this, and people watching like, really, but guests come in and you get to see them so much, they become like friends. You get to know them, you hear about their lives.
It's nice. So it's always good to have a catch up.
Just want to say, we really do appreciate all the lovely messages, so thank you so much for that.
And don't forget, we are regularly out and about. I know we're going to be at the NEC next month, so I think it's around the middle of the month. I can't remember the exact dates. I know you can get the tickets on the website. There's going to be lots of other events around the country.
I'm at Stamporama.
Yes.
So that's going to be February the 16th in Stevenage. I'm going to be there.
Oh, that's not long to wait then. I bet you're looking forward to that.
I can't wait. I was there last year. I'd say fantastic. Really, really nice. So Sarah and Vicky run the event.
Yeah, it's fabulous event.
You really like that. So if you're not coming, please come say hello. I want to speak to you.
Loads around the country. And also, I mean, there's loads there. We've got loads going on here. We've got the craft along as well, because quite often we have people that can't get to these venues. So we've got things like the craft along. I'm going to give you a little bit of a scoop as well, because it hasn't actually been announced yet. Barbara's doing the next next craft along, which is in a couple of weeks' time.
That's going to be on February the 16th.
I'm actually doing the one after that. We're doing a sewing one, a quilt one.
What?
Now, it's not available on the website yet, so there's a bit of a scoot there, but yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that is going to be, I think it's the 15th of March.
So many people calling for this, but it's funny because I know you did the one with John, and that went
That's
down
right,
so well.
the
That set
embroidery machine.
records, actually, as craft alongs go. So do look out for that. So it's not going to be on the 16th. The next craft along going to be with Hayley. Good scoop, Hayley.
But yeah, if you're into
You didn't even tell me this when we were coming in. You told me down there.
It just popped into my head to mention it, really. But yeah.
We are getting busy for our deal of the day. Now, this will be around for 24 hours. Have to say, and it's something Hayley touched on earlier on, because of the weight. So you've got that 1,000 microns, and being grey board. Think about your construction. If you do have any templates, this would make it'd be perfect for your construction.
Fabulous, yeah.
Could you put that in? I'm thinking with, sometimes if you need something, you're doing a project with your fabric and you need to be a bit stiffer, you know, some of that fabric boxes.
Yeah.
Could you
Sometimes
use
you do make fabric boxes and you might make almost like a pocket and put the card inside it to give it the stability. So yes, definitely.
This would be good for that.
Yeah, definitely. And you've got good sized pieces as well, so you can make a sizable box. I mean, if you're doing something that's, say, a 6x6 box, you've got all the side panels there. Obviously, you need to go into your next box to actually get the piece that is going to be your base. In fact, we've got some three-dimensional construction coming up in the next show, some triangles, little pyramid style boxes.
Oh yes, yes.
On the Daisy Chain show after this hour.
Yeah.
I don't know how they come together actually, so it might be worth
I've seen
getting hold
it.
of
I know
these.
the ones, and yes, something like this would be perfect for that.
Yeah.
Actually, really would be very, very good for that. Just going to show you our 7-day savers as well. Do have a little look at this. So we have got our 7-day savers. Now, with the 7-day savers, they're only around for the next 13 minutes, and then obviously being a Sunday at 8 o'clock, we launch our brand new 7-day savers. So anything that you're seeing right now with the 7-day savers, you only have a few more minutes left on those before they disappear and your new 7-day savers are launched. So if you do have an eye on anything, now's the time to pop it into your basket. We've also got the zips. Take a look at this. This is good value, actually. Hayley, what do you think of this one? Would you be using this as a zip? I think it's... That's right, it's 40
kind of a
sliders.
continuous one, isn't it? Yeah. Black, standard colour, brilliant for any of your dark tones with those. In fact, you can use it as a contrast for your lighter tones as well. And you've got, if I'm right in thinking, you've got 40 siders, you've got 10 metres there, so you could be potentially making 40 zips out of that quite easy if you're just doing the single ones. But sometimes you need longer zips for things like, I don't know, it could be even like a sleeping bag. You could actually use that zip to repair a sleeping bag.
Nice.
So,
Okay, that's our 7-day savers.
Good price.
We're going to take a look at our Sunrise Specials. So it's going to be our final little foray to our Sunrise Specials.
We've only got about 10 minutes to take advantage of that 10% discount for Freedom members.
Yeah, taking a look here, we've got Joycraft dies now. There will be extended delivery on these because they're coming from the Netherlands. Dispatched from the 18th of February. Like these, though. And Joycraft, they always bring such beautiful but usable dies.
They do indeed, yes. And the die that you've got in the centre there, the kind of square piece that you've got the little tab on the end, what you do is you cut several of those, and you can see at the top there, your little card there, you stick them together, and you've almost got like that spinning circle in the middle there that could be an embellishment, it could be a sentiment, could simply be the letter of somebody's name, but like that, that's going to become one of your favourites.
Yeah.
Music notes alongside the gorgeous roses, as you can see with this particular one. You've got your circles on the far side, and then again, another lovely die there with your endless border.
Yeah, a lot for your money, and it gets even better if you are a Freedom member because then the price comes down to £15 and some change. I mean, £15.24.
Brilliant value.
Very good. 363 498, your item number. Got a stamp set here that I absolutely love. So we are talking cats.
We are,
putty
definitely.
Cats.
Putty cats, and lots of them because we've got 22 stamps. It's one of the most popular items this hour. Studio Light, again, we're talking extended delivery with this one. I think it's around the same period of time, if I remember rightly. So it's the 17th with this one. So, yeah, that's about right.
The thing with cats, now, dogs love you. They love you straight away. Dogs are like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Cats are incredibly affectionate, but they do make you work a little bit harder.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, like, when my parents adopted Snowy, their cat,
Yeah.
she was very timid. She was very scared. And the first time she sat on you, you're like, oh, this is great. And you don't move.
it's
So
super.
they make you work for it. But I think that's what an endearing factor of cats.
I think in a cat's head, it's the other way around.
Okay.
And we are their pets.
Yes. I think that's probably right.
I think in the cat's head, that's how it works.
They have us wrapped around their little fingers. Now, 50% of the stock has gone here. You are getting a real wealth of, okay, we're embracing the pussycat here. But you're getting such lovely, you can build up. We were talking about techniques to build up the design as well, create your own characters.
Well, this is it. You've got 22 stamps to do that. And I love the centre one. The centre one's kind of like a definition style stamp. But the others, you could kind of play around with them, make your own cats. As I say, a decoupage, swap those heads over, change those bodies, give them different personalities. But you've got lots of scope with this.
Think what other stamps or dies you have in your collection. So if you have any florals as well, you can have the cat nestled in their garden scenes.
Period. The way that they are actually done, you can actually take the head and kind of angle it more if you just cut under the chin line. So they could be peering around the edge of a pot.
Cheeky.
Yes.
Okay, details on your screen there. £17.11. It's proved to be a very popular option. And I know we've had sellouts, but with regard to stock levels, we had a lot of stock here because it can be deceptive. Sometimes we go to someone and say, oh, we're at 70% of the stock and only 50 here. We had a lot of stock.
Yeah, huge
now, we're going to move on. We've got our yarn balls.
Oh, yes. Again, always popular, the yarn during Good Morning Hochanda. Again, a brilliant value price. Yes. What's not to love about this? You've got 25% wool in there. You've also got your polyacrylic content there for your durability. But the price of £19.88 for this, to be able to make a garment for yourself, absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Good size blanket with these crochet pom-poms, as we mentioned. It's one of those ones. Even if you were to make pom-poms and actually attach them to the edge of maybe a fleece blanket that you've got already, or curtains, and making tie backs and all sorts of different things. When you're paying that price on your screen there as a Freedom member, that is value for money. Works out £1.49 per ball.
Now, it's a ball. This is your Freedom member. What you're also getting here, this is not 100% acrylic. You're getting the 25% wool blend as well. So what I'd say to you, next time you're maybe on the high street, go into your craft shop and see how much you would pay for a yarn ball with a 25% wool content blend. I did that. I know I've been talking about this last few days because we've had yarn on, but went last week into a local craft shop. I was interested if anyone spotted me and thinking, what are you doing here? I thought, I'm going to go in. And I saw yarn, so 100% acrylic yarn was around about the £3 mark. I did find one with a 20% wool blend. This was just one example, and that was around the £5 mark.
Yeah, well, that's it. As soon as you add in wool to the mix, then the price goes up.
Okay.
Definitely.
Right, we're going to move on. We've got some fabrics for you now.
Cotton fabrics, perfect for your quilting, perfect for your bag lining. Mixed media as well. You've got literally a blank canvas with the white in here, and then of course that gorgeous kind of houndstooth effect that you've got with the black and white.
That's a good description. It's very elegant. It can be used multiple ways as well. I like the monochromatic nature of the design too.
Yeah, well, this is it. Whether you're using a little of it, whether you're using a lot of it, it's entirely up to you. And you're getting a lot because you've got 2 metres in total here. £10.79. That is a brilliant price. If you're a Freedom member, you've got that discount, you see.
Why not? Just stock up, because that's the kind of price typically you'd think you'd be winning if we're talking half metre.
Well, yeah, and exactly. If you were looking at the price there, you definitely wouldn't be getting the quality and the quantity that you get in here. Saving £12.20.
Oh, love a bargain. 487514, your item number there. As we progress on, we're going to be taking a look at some dies. And look, what we try and do here at Hochanda is we try and we try. There we go. We try and offer something for everybody. So we've had wool, we've had, or yarn I should say, we've had stamps, we've had fabric, and now we're going to be back to some great dyes, but different dyes, because brought to you by Joycraft. We're going to show them to you in just a moment. They're pop-up dyes too, so they give you an added dynamic.
They do, and I love this because, of course, when you make a card, beautiful front to the card, and sometimes the inside of the card is a bit of an anticlimax sometimes, isn't it? Because it can be just a case of that you've not got an insert, you've got nothing in there really. This is going to continue that enjoyment of creating a card with these pop-up elements that you've got, and some of them, like the hearts, you can actually put on the front of your card as well.
Nice. 30% of the stock has gone here. Because it's Joycraft, there is extended delivery. It will be dispatched on the 18th of February. But what a price, and beautiful designs. So we kind of got the lily, which I think you could also get away with, like a lotus.
Definitely, yes. Anything that you've got that's kind of on a water theme. Maybe you've got stamps to do with koi carp, or maybe an oriental feel of a stamp, then that would work alongside it.
Your hearts and your 4-leaf clover in the mix.
Always
11.35. Yeah, I think all of those we would use those. 962-112, your item number.
Just a couple more things to share with you. Do bear in mind those 10% discounts we're sharing with you are going to disappear in the next 6 minutes or so. We've only got about 3 minutes left here, though. So, take advantage where you can.
So, Snowy's a fan of this now. Snowy appreciates good quality cardstock, don't you, Snowy?
Cardstock when he sees it. And this is definitely good quality. 300 GSM, so it's a really good weight, perfect for your card bases. Even if you're cutting out apertures or die cutting it and taking out a lot of the structure, you will still be left with something that's going to be amazing to work with. £8.97, getting you all 60 sheets. You've got an amazing quantity here. So you're going to get 20 sheets in each of those, really, aren't you?
Yeah, and great for your matting and layering as well. Quarter of the stock's gone here, but if you have a look at how well that cream is just a beautiful blender colour. So whether it is with your purple, just showing there, or the red in particular, I think it just goes, that is a lovely colour combo.
Looks nice matting layering in that way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Does
beautiful.
nice.
Okay, there we go.
Carol's just commenting on the dies from previously, saying that she loves them. That red would work beautifully with those heart dies.
Yeah, I know, you did spot that.
I like those.
Now, finally, we've got something for the kitchen. This is great.
Literally a minute left to share with you, and I can't emphasise enough just what brilliant quality this bowl is. I mean, the quality, the weight that you've got within here is brilliant. Little lip on there, pouring lip if you're needing that, but it's the spatulas. I think it's an ingenious idea, this, where you're able to actually take those heads off and pop them into the washing machine and wash them.
Nice, and you're
not the washing machine, the dishwasher.
Yeah, you know
what I mean.
This is your household. Just whack them in the washing machine. You've got different sizes, so different shapes for the heads there as well, for the different purposes. And you mentioned it, but it's such an important point. Just the quality of that bowl. It really is a solid quality bowl that will last. Being stainless steel, won't rust as well.
Well, this is it. Third of the stock's gone with this one, so you've still got time to take advantage of it with that discounted price as well. But of course, that 10% discount, bringing it down to £13.46 will disappear.
Thank you so much for keeping us company. Stay safe. It is windy out there if you do go outside. Hayley's got another cracking hour though coming up.
Straight after the break.
Yeah,
I'll see you in a minute.
So don't miss the next hour. Love daisy chain designs. So it's a great hour coming up. After that, we've got Simply Made Crafts, one day special, and then Pent Art with Julia's going to be there after that at 10.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on Flexi Buy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your Flexi Buy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your